I was a young person who found myself homeless. I found myself running from family violence, and I ended up slipping down a slippery slope as well for myself, and found myself in substance abuse and alcohol. I've moved house 27 times, I've lived in my car, I have battled at the bottom of where you can name it, I've battled it. So my goal is to be able to use Reclink as the medium to try and help other young people get through their struggles by having access to something that they can go do on their own. We build community connections. The power of having a community around you is so strong, I think. Sometimes it's those little moments in the mirror where it's like, gosh, look at you go, you little homeless girl. And sometimes it's those little moments in the mirror that you just need to have with yourself. And I think that's what we're doing. The issue that we face in the non-for-profit sector, and with being a charity as well, is funding. We had a group from Relationships Australia. They have a cohort that they work with that were really disengaged, and they wanted to be able to get them into more sport and rec programs using Reclink. They were based in Marion, and we didn't have a way to be able to fund that project. How it affects us as individuals as well is that we work so hands-on within the community. We get to know the people that we're working with. We get to hear how far they've come or the struggles that they're currently facing, and getting to know how much our programs are helping those individuals. It hurts your heart to think that we wouldn't be able to run those programs anymore. I found the grants team from the City of Marion really easy to talk to. They've been so accommodating and understanding. So we actually got 2 grants. One of them was an adventure program like stand-up paddleboarding, snorkeling and mountain bike riding. And the first grant was to form the group. So the group were having a bit of challenges being able to bring everybody together. We did tree climb, we did some kayaking, go-karting, we did some really fun stuff that none of them had ever done before. We went from picking them up and none of them knowing each other to creating Snapchat groups, and they're all sending each other stuff, and all of a sudden we'd created this friendship group. So there was one girl, she hadn't had much friendships before, and through this, doing fun things and being able to have that environment where you are getting to know each other but you do have your own space. I think that's really important when you're doing a program like that. She had people coming over and staying over her house, and they were going to the movies. It was just kids being what kids should be, and I think that program was absolutely phenomenal. It's just awesome. I love it. The City of Marion grant and the program that Reclink delivered, we really created a long-lasting friendship group, and that's irreplaceable to me. That's exactly why we're here.